of how to train your German Shepherd to recall. So I've got a 2-dog on these two. I've got the, I still call it the Einstein. Greg probably doesn't like that. Anyway, I did talk to Greg last night. I told him, and we got to send him that video. Eli, could you please stay with me? Eli. If I bribe him, he'll stay with me. I told him to invent a mini manners minder, so he'll probably do it. I really think if you had the manners minder, and instead of the separate remote, you just had a remote on there, you did the manners minder. I'll tell you what, it would be absolutely perfect. So I do have my bar to set on about 35. Chase after her, so I'm going to be ready. Because I'll tell you how easy it would be to control these 5 German Shepherds if you didn't have training and collars. Not that easy. Yes, I'm sure there's trainers better than me that could do it, but I'm not them. Zip. Good. I do want to have an expectation. I do want them to have the expectation. When I start going away, that's when it's going to happen. You know, that's why they respond the way they do, in part because I've produced expectation. You know, and certainly, you know, has nothing to do with fearing punishment. They do believe that's how they want to act. That's good. So, anyway, someone doesn't know it yet, but we'll make her make us good. Because if I just measure out the ingredients like I did last time, then she doesn't have to worry. Because I don't know if I told you guys this, but Crystal made the cookies. I gave her the secret recipe. She was vowed to, you know, secrecy, whatever. And then she made the cookies, and they didn't turn out. All right, look, there's Andre. Andre! So he's expecting it too, you guys. Even though this dog is collar conditioned. I mean, honestly, you could probably go, you know, if it's 12 or 15 videos, that's how much training we did. Eli just left. Eli! Eli! Eli has never adapted to life in America. You know, we're going to get the fan funder, and that'll be one of the fan funder things to send Eli back to Germany. Yeah. That guy Alexander would probably take him back. All right, come on. I want to get another one, and I want to get it from that guy, Alexander, because I like his dog. All right. So that was a pretty turn right there. I hope Crystal got that. That'd be a pretty. This dog is very, very pretty. Oh, look, here comes Elijah. Elijah! And as you can tell, this is Elijah's son, and as is this one. Oh, big boy there. I'm going to tell you what. I'll tell you who comes jacking around in Big Boy's yard. One time George left, and then because honestly, they need to teach this stuff in school. Because I put the wrong date on the check, and I think that I put the 19th, and it was the 18th. So they need to teach you in school. Here's how you take a 0, put it below, you know. And so rather than change it himself, he decides to come back in the yard. This is after I've already let Elliot and Andre loose. And so apparently Elliot goes right for his leg, and he just goes, you know, George is smart. He went back out the gate, but I can tell you, he's very suspicious. Any cars, anything that might have to do with people. His grandfather was Hobie, the black German Shepherd that's on my website, which actually puts it on there. No, but Hobie wasn't. Hobie would eat a man up, but he wasn't mean. Hobie ate a couple men up. I gotta ask him. Starts the same place every time. Do you notice that, Crystal? Every time that dog eats the same spot. All right, come on, let's go this way. The viewers at home are like, who cares? All right, look, I'm gonna get that big boy. I'm gonna get big boy. Elliot! show you how to make Andre. Andre! When you say Andre, you've got to have the little Andre! I went to my Nick, but I just noticed it was on 0. But I tell you, if there's one dog I love, it's Andre. Andre's bigger than Eli, though. Eli's a pretty big dog, but these sons are all bigger than him. That's why people are, how big will they be? I don't know. What do I know? My character knows nothing. I'm going to get Zip and Bara together. Bara, Zip! And I'm gonna tell you what's gonna be absolutely perfect. Bara, Zip. Because I'll tell you what shepherds like to do. They like to bark at the other German shepherd next door. Especially this one. Let's go. This is some video I was watching, so I'm like 8 pages behind on labeling the videos. You guys have to watch a minute of it to see what it is that we were even doing on that day, but usually it involves me saying, watch out, watch out. The plot thickens. Zip! Let's go. None of these dogs are small. These are all great big dogs. Mm-hmm. If you think that I'm worried about someone jumping out of the bushes at us, I can assure you I'm not. I don't know if I told you guys this, but when I was running the other morning, some state trooper pulled up alongside me. And he's like, are you okay? I have 200-pound German Shepherds. How can I not be okay? He's like, it's dark out. It's so dark out. It wasn't. I go, oh, they're killers. Get that black shepherd. Vada! I like to do that, Steve. I like to let them know I've got a sense of proximity. Remember my little proximity thing? That I have a consciousness about your proximity to me. And that I have to take a deliberate step to control that. Andre seems to like to wander into the bushes. So does Bada, look. Spinner, Bada! I can spin them, I can sling them, I can turn them. I like the fling best. I like the fling. Oh, yeah, Blueby, you can fling now. That little sable dog. I'm gonna get Barter goes into those. I'm gonna tell you what I do when they go into the bushes, Steve. I hit the Nick first. Then I ask questions later. Ellie! What a good boy. And I do like to always feed him after the Nick. Ah! You hit a nerve in my hand with your great big teeth. Yeah, I suggest Falcon gloves. For anyone training Ellie, and I would sell Ellie, I would sell him, but I'm going to tell you, I'd have to have a pretty penny for that dog. Because I showed this Crystal this picture of this dog that I had. I want to say that dog's name was Rico. But I still have it. It was a 3D picture. And that picture is probably, it's probably like 16 or 17 years old at least. At least. And the dog looks exactly like Ellie, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Bada, Ellie! It does tend to spin the other ones around, too. Ah. What a beautiful little pack I've got here. I'll try to get some slow-mos of them running, too. What a gorgeous pack of shepherds. It's like that movie, The Doberman Gang. I don't know if you ever saw that, Steve. It's online, I think. But yeah, it was about this pack of Dobermans that robbed banks and stuff. So, I'm thinking maybe, this whole e-collar, trainer thing doesn't work out. You can train these things to rob banks. Oh, God, there's... look out. I'm a good old big boy. Elliot! Now, that was a spin. I'll tell you what I did right there. And there was two things going on there why that dog spun. One, because I produced expectation by hitting him with the nick when he was over in the bushes. But two, the food. The food produces things. All right, come on. I'm impressed. Elijah's really staying with us. All right, so let me see if I can get Andre. Andre! That was a turn. I'm backing up. So I'm going to tell you what, that little black dog went where I can't see her, so I'm going to tell you how I deal with that. Oh, she got smart and came back. She knew, and they will. I mean, it's almost like with truffles. Oh, here we go, here we go. I'll tell you what's absolutely perfect is, I'm going to tell you when you are, Andre's like, okay. He's like, oh, you guys aren't behind me? Okay, never mind. And I've got to tell you, all right, here goes big boy, watch out. Now see, look, Andre sees he's got a buddy going with him. But then he sees, we turn around. I've got to tell you, as far as a balanced temperament, I couldn't ask for a better dog than this dog. And the dogs that he produces are not, oh, that son of a gun. Elliot! Andre! I say that, and then he runs off in the bushes and starts fence fighting. That son of a gun, oh, this is going to be a good distraction. All right, watch out, watch out. Andre! Elliot! Ellie! I don't think I told you guys this, but the other day, what was it? We had Talbot in the cage or something. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then for some reason, we had Rocky and Eli out, and then they were all fence fighting together, which is what male dogs do. All right, that was really good. But I'm going to tell you guys how I got those dogs out of the bushes, because I can tell you what Andre, and this has always been Andre's Achilles heel, that he loves to fence fight, and all German Shepherds do that I know of. I used my knee. I'll tell you what I used. I used my knee. So now I'm just going to do my pager, but you're going to see I'm going to spin that big red dog. Elliot! And not only did I spin him, I got him to run to me. All right, look, that little... What I would want to try to do, Steve, is give Bar a chance to get off in the bushes and pop on the nick one time. I don't know how much you really had her loose before. I'll tell you what, Zip's about to get pop. All right, let's go. Ellie wins the big contest, that's for sure. All right, I'm going to get Zip. Watch. Zip! And what I did was, I could a little bit see him through the bushes, but what I did was, I did my pager, but when I saw that that wasn't getting what I expected or wanted, I immediately went to my knee. That's how I act. Yeah, Andre was going to go take out those neighbor dogs until he saw no one was going to help. But then as soon as Elijah went over there, you saw that, didn't you? Yeah. Oh, as soon as Eli went over there, he was gone. Get a little zoom in on Ellie. What a beauty. I've always wanted to love big red shepherd dogs like that. That's why I bought Eli, because there weren't any big red shepherd dogs around here. And so by breeding them to the dogs that I already had, I produced the archetype German Shepherd right there. And I'll tell you what he does. He protects me. Ellie, down. But I'll tell you what he would do if he wasn't trained. He'd be a big liability. Down. So I pushed him down with the pager right there. All right, listen, I don't like a bunch of crowding here. Oops. All right, guys, we're going to try to get some slow-mos. Bye, guys.